What's going on, guys? It is the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you an awesome video. The top 7 roller coasters at Darien Lake. Now, Darien Lake is one of those amusement parks that's actually kind of a decent-sized amusement park, but not too many people talk about it. Being like most people really talk about the Six Flags parks or Cedar Fair parks and SeaWorld/Busch Gardens parks. But, or just because no one really knows where this park is. But I really want to talk about this park in this video. I haven't talked about Darien Lake in any of my videos, I'm guessing. But Darien Lake is a solid amusement park, and they have a decent coaster collection. It's not my favorite coaster collection, but it's not too bad. So let's move on to number 7, the Mind Eraser, the Vekoma SLC. Now, Vekoma SLCs are known for being very rough. I found a way to enjoy a Vekoma SLC Thunderhawk, so it's not a problem if you know how to ride a Vekoma SLC without getting any headbanging, while if you don't know how to ride a Vekoma SLC without getting headbanging, you're screwed. Number 6 is Predator, a Din Corporation wooden coaster. As much as I hate Vekoma SLCs, I hate Din Corporation wooden coasters even more, because their layouts are way worse. Like, seriously, Din Corporation wooden coasters are known for being very rough and very boring rides, and not that fun. And the Predator really shows that. It has like those random off-axis airtime hills. Those are meant for RMC coasters, not Din Woodies. This is just not a good ride at all. Number 5 is Moto Coaster, the family coaster of the park. This is actually a decent ride because the first launch looks like a very good launch. It looks like a very fun launch. And the position you're seated at is very cool. You feel like you're sitting on a motorcycle. But other than that, this ride isn't that great. All it does during the ride is meander around a course. It's not that good after the first launch. But that first launch looks very fun, and the seating position you are in is fun, which makes this coaster better than the previous 2 coasters I just talked about. Number 4 is Boomerang. This is the classic Vekoma Boomerang of the park, and these rides are cloned everywhere. They have your traditional Cobra Roll and vertical loop. You transfer through these ride elements twice, and that's probably all you have to know about the Vekoma Boomerang. Let's move on to number 3, Rolling Thunder. Now, I know what you're thinking. Rolling Thunder is considered a super loop and not considered a roller coaster, but I just wanted to put it on here because it said on Darien Lake's website it is a coaster, and it's actually better than most of the coasters there because the hang time you get on this ride is amazing. The Fireball at Six Flags St. Louis gave me some amazing hang time that was amazing. Even though this ride may be a clone and they're at parks all over the place, like I'm looking at you, Six Flags and Indiana Beach, but Rolling Thunder is a solid flat ride and definitely one of the best coasters at Darien Lake. Almost said Geauga Lake there. Number 2 is Viper, and this is the classic coaster of Darien Lake. This is the original Darien Lake coaster, the first coaster to feature 5 inversions. Now, this coaster actually has a similar layout to Vortex, with the start with the drop and the vertical loop, but there isn't a second vertical loop on this ride like Vortex. And this ride goes right into a bat wing, unlike Vortex does, where it goes into the double corkscrew after the mid-course brake run. You go through a bat wing, hit the mid-course brake run, do the double corkscrew. A classic aerodynamics coaster, and one of the most unique aerodynamics coasters. And I've heard that people have said that this coaster may be kind of rough. I understand that, but I found a way to enjoy an aero looper, so it's not too bad. And I think this coaster is a lot of fun. The layout of this coaster makes it a lot of fun. But definitely the best coaster in the park is Riot of Steel. This is the Intamin hypercoaster of the park. And this coaster, the drop looks amazing. The airtime looks amazing. But my main problem with this ride are the two giant double helixes. If they could have just had, after the first airtime hill, a bank turn, a Millennium Force style bank turn, and then they could lead it into another airtime hill, then another airtime hill. That would have been much better for this coaster. But I feel like the double helixes make this ride a super long ride. Without them, I think this ride would be too short. But Riot of Steel still is a very fun, intimate hypercoaster. It may be one of the worst hypercoasters out there, but it's still better than all the coasters at Darien Lake. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.